Hi everybody, welcome to fandompop. This is the greatest channel on YouTube and my name is Soul, and today I'm doing a sequel to a video I did a decent amount of time ago. Remember back in 2019, remember when Kingdom Hearts 3 was a thing? We were all just playing Kingdom Hearts 3 and having a good old time. I made a video January of 2019 ranking all the Keyblades in Kingdom Hearts, and I ranked all the Keyblades in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I had not yet played Kingdom Hearts 3, and wow, what a game. What a game. We certainly got a bunch of Keyblades. You can see all these Keyblades right here. Unlike the last couple games where it was mostly cosmetic and then, you know, your attributes are different, these Keyblades function completely differently, and I've used all of them extensively, some more extensively than others, but I'm gonna give the best rating I can without just, you know, replaying Kingdom Hearts 3 again, because I'm not doing that. I'm just not doing that right now. It already took me a year to make the sequel for this video, so if I replayed Kingdom Hearts 3 again just for the sake of it, it would take a long time. That's all I'm saying. Alright, in total, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Keyblades. This does not include all of the other Keyblades that are not available to you. I got my Kingdom Hearts wiki here. Yeah, you see how there's some not available? Because, you know, oh, Axel's Keyblade. And I've already ranked a lot of these ones in the other video, so I thought, hey, let's just do the practical ones that we actually get to use. Let's talk about Kingdom Key. In the other Kingdom Hearts games, I probably would have put this in A tier, but because this is Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm putting this in God tier. Basically, what the Kingdom Key allows you to do, a lot of people didn't do this because they immediately just jumped to the conclusion that, like, the combat's floating, you gotta use all these attractions. The Kingdom Key in Kingdom Hearts 3 basically lets you play Kingdom Hearts 2 style in Kingdom Hearts 3. You will use a lot of the same combos, and a lot of the Keyblade transformations just let you go Kingdom Hearts 2 full max playstyle, and I never was that committed to fully upgrading Sora in Kingdom Hearts 2, so it was dope to be able to do that in a different game. Yeah, God tier. God tier, baby. After that, we got the Frozen Keyblade, which I will now look to know the name. Crystal Snow. I like this one, actually. Like, a Frozen Keyblade, you know, just feels wrong to me. Like, for some reason, Frozen just feels like it was such a marketing tactic for this game that, like, part of me is just like, get it out of here. But I do like the Frozen world. I like the Frozen Keyblade. I like the giant Blizzard Claws, Blizzard Blaze, Diamond Dust, all this other shit going on with the Crystal Snow. Crystal Snow, I'm gonna put it in B tier. You know, it's pretty, but it's definitely not the best one. Oh, the Toy Story one. Favorite Deputy. You got this from completing the Toy Story world. It's obviously got a lot of Buzz and Woody references going on here. You even got the little alien man on the keychain. Aesthetically, like, this is pretty bad. Aesthetically, this is not a good Keyblade. If we were only looking at aesthetics, I'd probably put it in D tier. But, you know, I actually had fun with this one. The Hyper Hammer, though, you're using this Keyblade for a decent amount of time, or at least I was. I, for whatever reason, decided to upgrade Favorite Deputy. Favorite Deputy, like, I want to put it in B tier just because, you know, I really do like the Keyblade transformations, but God, like, it looks so ugly. I'll put it in B tier just for the sake of it. Alright, the Grand Chef. I actually did not use this Keyblade, I will admit it. I did watch a little clip, transformation, it's cool. I was never that into the whole ingredients aspect of Kingdom Hearts. Even when I was fighting the 13 organization members in the DLC, like, even then I was just like, yeah, I'll use a dish here and there, but I never really got into the ingredients thing or cooking and going after that trophy. I do like how like clean, like we got the this. As far as a Ratatouille Keyblade is concerned, this is pretty good looking. I'm gonna put it in A tier. I do like it a lot. The Monsters Inc. Keyblade, Happy Gear, the Monsters Inc. Keyblade. This was the one with the yo-yos, yeah, and the claws. Some of the transformations make sense, but some of them like kind of make sense. I do actually really like using this one. I just don't think like the design and like the whole Monsters Inc. aspect of it, like it doesn't really come together like the Frozen one or even the Toy Story one. This one just kind of feels like a little bit less than that. I gotta put it in B tier though. Like I know we're not getting that low of Keyblades, but we'll get there, especially because I see the next Keyblade. Alright, Hunny Spout, the Winnie and the Pooh Keyblade. And when you get this Keyblade, it's right when you finish the Winnie and the Pooh world, and you're like, that's it? So it's kind of just, it's a weird, disappointing feeling. I barely used this Keyblade, I'm not gonna lie. I tried it a couple times. I was just enjoying the other ones so many times. I almost want to put it in D tier. I'll put it in C tier. Classic Tone. Classic Tone. What the fuck is this? Classic Tone is a keychain for Sora's Keyblade, Kingdom Hearts 3. What the fuck is this? Earn a high score in each Classic Kingdom game. I didn't even know about this Keyblade. I'm sorry if I wasn't playing a bunch of stupid arcade games while I'm trying to play Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's how you get this Keyblade. Classic Tone. I like the design. I'm going to quickly watch an animation. Alright, that's a pretty good Keyblade. I'm not gonna lie. I really like the shot lock. We haven't really been talking about the shot locks of any of these Keyblades. I guess I'll go B tier for that. I like it better than this, but it's not touching anything up here. So settle down. Ever After. This is the Tangled Keyblade right here. I remember the Tangled world, man. Just slapping around Heartless as Sora with Finn and fucking Rapunzel. Fun times. This is my favorite part of Kingdom Hearts 3, actually. The Corona world. Hey, I'm living in a Corona world. Yeah, I'm not a really big fan of the staff transformation for this one. This one, I'm just not super keen on it. Like, the Keyblade design is cute, but there's nothing about it that I absolutely love. Like, I do really like the design of this one. It does feel like a little bit forced. Like, sometimes we're really stretching for our Keyblade, you know, staff and hilt and all these things. Like, a lot of aspects to a Keyblade. Sometimes you can't get enough Disney references to fit on your Keyblade. I get it. The way they have the sun act as the teeth for the Keyblade, that's really cool. I want to put it in B tier, but part of me says C tier. I'm going to put it in a strong C tier. I'll even put it before Winnie the Pooh. We're not doing it like that, but just right there. Next up, we got Heroes Origin. This is, again, very early obtained Keyblade. It's a good design. I kind of like the Kingdom Hearts 2 version better. Was it Kingdom Hearts 2 or Kingdom Hearts 1 that had like a really cool Hercules Keyblade? Might have been the first one, actually. This Keyblade looks like it would be like in the opening song of Hercules. It's a cool image. I just don't think I'm like super into it as a whole though. Like, it turns into a shield. Like, I'm not big on the transformation for this one either. It's just a decent Keyblade. It's nothing special about it. I think I'm gonna put this one in C tier as well. Alright, let's talk about the Wheel of Fate, the Pirates of the Caribbean one. I love this Keyblade, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a big Pirates of the Caribbean guy, although that is part of the reason. How can you not just love the flag and the water? Like, using water magic when using this Keyblade, it's so much more rewarding, and it looks practical. It looks like it would just be like a set piece in Pirates of the Caribbean universe. It doesn't have like this big stupid gimmick. It does have like actual sails on it. That's pretty cool though, you know? The teeth is the wheel to a pirate ship. Those are cool ideas. Part of it looks a little bit impractical, but it gets by. I'd probably give it a C tier for the design, but it slaps, man. I love using this Keyblade. Like, look at Sora holding this Keyblade. That is a fucking image right there. Also, big shout out to the keychain being the actual key to Davy Jones's heart-shaped box. That's a good reference for a whole aspect of the movie that they didn't even really touch upon in the level. So, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna put this one in A tier. Alright, the Nano Gear. This is from the Big Hero 6 one. I'm not super keen on the design for this one. I don't really like how it looks like I don't really like how it looks like it'd be a prize at like Chuck E. Cheese. I'm not a big fan of the hilt and what's going on over here. I do like the idea of having nanobots for my Keyblades. I just want a little bit more nanobot and less like we're going to a 7-year-old's birthday party costume, you know? But the nano arms are a really cool transformation. I actually really like the shot lock and everything about this Keyblade is pretty great. I'm gonna put this one at B tier. The transformations are almost up here. Like, this is like the kind of closer to the end game part of the game where you're actually getting to use these Keyblades a lot more and like you're kind of picking your favorites. And the nanobots and Pirates of the Caribbean Keyblade, even the Toy Story one, I was a big fan of all those Keyblades. I was using those a lot. Alright, Shooting Star. You get this one after you complete Twilight Town. You know, for a Twilight Town Keyblade, it's kind of done dirty. Like, I really do like the design. That it's cute. I just don't think this should be like a playable Keyblade. Like, this looks like one of the ones that should be used for aesthetics only. I like it, but I rarely, if ever, use this Keyblade. Alright, next up, we got the Ultima Keyblade. I don't think this really is going to be a big surprise to anybody. It's going in God tier. This Keyblade allows you to be God. So why else would I not put it in God tier? The Ultima Keyblade allows you to go into crazy forms. It's when you're just watching a cutscene. You're just mashing the A button, watching Sora doing God tier cutscenes. It's a pretty cool transformation. This does not include a couple Keyblades that I'm gonna mention quickly. We got the DLC Keyblade, Starlight. I don't even know if I used this one because I do think this was like a straight up you just had to buy DLC. It's a Union Cross reference. Okay. I would have to put this one just in C tier, like assuming like it had a decent enough transformation and all that. Probably put it in C tier. Actually, I might just put this one in D tier. It's so simple, man. That might be an unfair opinion, but you know, I'm just going with what I got. D tier for that one. I also noticed I don't even see Oathkeeper and Oblivion on this fucking Kingdom Hearts wiki page. They must just not have their shit together. Assuming we have, pretend there's like, maybe I'll put it in post. Pretend there's little Oathkeeper and Oblivion Keyblades. I'm going to put them both in God tier for obvious reasons. Have you seen them? Have you seen the shot locks? Have you used those Keyblades? Yeah. Obvious God tier. And that's pretty much our list. I'm confident with that. No D tier Keyblades. And I'm not too surprised. Kingdom Hearts 3 has a decent selection. I think they're going for quality over quantity at this point. Like, if you're going to have a Keyblade, make it mean something. When I look at this roster, it's definitely a little bit more impactful than the roster in a couple of the other games, especially like the DLC games, which I might do ranking videos for those. We'll see how this one goes. We'll see how the demand for this product, how the demand for Keyblade rankings go. I know a lot of you guys seem to like the first one. That's why I'm doing the sequel, you know? And I like doing rank videos. I like going on to Tier Maker and doing all of that stuff. Also, guys, we're coming up on 500 subscribers. That is quite the milestone. My biggest goal in life right now is just to get 1,000 subscribers, so becoming halfway there is all part of the battle. I appreciate anybody who's subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, I would encourage you to do so. We put out cool videos here on fandompop. You can watch me ramble about Keyblades and Dragon Ball and anime and video games and Rick and Morty, and I just do that for all eternity. That's the point of this channel. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the Kingdom Hearts 3 Keyblades. Let me know, what is your favorite Keyblade down below. Anyway, until next time, with that, I leave you.